Great golly, already 35 of you on there. Whew. All right, boys. I got it. All right. Let the questions come up, and then we'll get started. First off, I just want to say sorry about skipping out on you last week, guys. And I appreciate Jimmy filling in for us. He did a really good job on it. We had a bunch of stuff going on out in the shop, but here I am. I'm back. So you all got to look at my ugly mug again. So we want to talk about, just for a second, talk about Dino Day. Dino Day was a huge success. I want to personally thank all of the spectators that came out to see us, all the competitors that were there, and all the manufacturers that came to be with us on our Dino Day. We really, really appreciated that. We've got, like to call everybody friends. Everybody that was here is friends to us, and the friendships that we've made with the manufacturers and stuff. So meant a lot to us, and we kind of hope that we fell into a little niche with Dino Day here to have some big time turnouts and everybody have a good time and whatnot. So we've been in meetings all day today for Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. So look for that stuff coming out. We're working really, really hard to get some exclusive sales to kind of be able to extend to you all for the holiday season. So we know it's a big shopping time for everybody, so we want to have the best opportunities out there for you all to buy from us, and we appreciate all the business that you do. Adam's even got something special in store for you guys coming up for Halloween, so watch for that. We're going to have a nice Halloween sale that everybody ought to be really enjoying. So sales guys right now are doing a power shot, which is our fuel additive. They're doing a power shot contest. So if you call in, the guys are going to try to get you into some power shot. Really, all fuel injection components that we sell, we're trying to get power shot out there with us. We're really happy with the fuel additive that we got. So check it out, power shot. All right. Actually, Adam says we're going to give away a bottle today. So best question on the show, you're going to get a bottle of Power Shot. We'll send it right to you. So Adam will reach out to you on that. That's Horsey, man, there on the thing. And I know you guys got a bunch of questions. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to get to them. So sales right now, we got our GB injector sale on 6-7 injectors, giving you some money off on feed tubes with those as well. That's a really, really good sale. Suncoast transmissions, we got free shipping on them. And Industrial still got our 10% off on their turbo sales, which is live now. Which is a really, really good sale. We appreciate Industrial doing that for us. So yeah, let's get into the questions. I know I got a bunch of Miles, my man. What's up, brother? All right. Okay, I got a bunch of them. I got a lot of work to do here, guys. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go down here to the bottom. All right. Hey, Zach, how are you, man? I'm doing good. I appreciate that. Doing good, man. Just working away, brother. Nick Berry, all right, where to start? Did a complete rebuild on my truck 4 months ago from a brand new motor to a complete fuel system with a fast. Right after 500 miles of breaking that motor in, I had a gnarly fuel knock. Did an injector shutdown test. Figured out that 2 injectors weren't firing. Sent them to get them tested and came back with the injectors 3 and 6 packed full of metal. Pictures below. Suspected the brand new CP3 was bad. Sent out for testing. Came back 100%. Sent the fast out for testing. Came back 100%. After a shit ton of money for an injector teardown, testing all my brand new parts, new high pressure lines, rails, feed tubes, etc. I get everything reassembled. I go to prime the fast with the feed line, go into a bucket and check for contaminated fuel. Bam. Metal shavings in the fuel that are passing through 2 brand new 2-micron filters this time around. I added a GDP inline filter right before the CP3 and a brand new 10-micron filter and water separator. Picture below. Mind you, there were 10 gallons of fuel ran through the system and metal shavings still appeared. I didn't get till I'm stumped. I have a GNR diesel direct sump, 220 gallon per hour fast. All lines run through a GDP filter that running direct to the CP3. Thank God I did not plug that hose into the CP3 yet. And I'm not planning on it until I find the source of 100%. Any suggestions? I'm going to drop the tank and clean it, but regardless of how it's passing through the 3-micron filters. Okay. All right, so I cannot exactly answer to you how that's passing through the filter, Nick, but that's a very good thing. But your contaminants are definitely going to be in your tank. You've had some sort of a catastrophic fuel system failure, be it lift pump, CP3, or injectors. Don't know what took out your fuel, your first engine, but I guarantee you that it's more than likely what happened right here. Probably had a part of these contaminants that passed through the nozzle injector. Nozzle hangs open. Bada bing, bada boom. You've got a cylinder down. I assume that's probably a 5.9 motor. I don't know that for sure, but that's going to be my guess at it. Now, you are 100% on track for the correct way to attack it, or the correct place or the correct place to find the contaminants. They are for sure going to be in your tank. So once you drop that and get that taken care of, I think you're going to be in good shape. So got more questions on it, Nick? You're more than welcome to give me a call. I'll be glad to try to help you. Jess Santini, 2015 Duramax. I want a straight pipe, don't want race tunes. What can I do? Jess, there's a lot of different tuners out there that will offer you a free tuning code. If you do EasyLink at this point, you can get an EasyLink. EasyLink is going to come with both race off-road tuning with it and on-road tuning. Check that out. You're going to get both and have room to grow in it. Sterling Harper and Alex Scheidler from Air Dog are on there. Sterling, I just talked to you the other day, but Alex, man, I haven't talked to you yet. Congratulations on the new engagement. You guys are the best, man. You're gonna make a great bride, Alex. But no kidding. Congratulations to you all, man. Good friends of mine. Zach Western, Jess, do full delete, get it if I allow custom tuning. Yeah, exactly. All right, Cody Lords. Hello, Cody. How are you? Dylan Pachetti, 2001 F250 7.3. Minor white smoke and idle at red lights, sometimes under harder acceleration. It's white, usually black. What could be the issue? 147K. Dylan, could be a couple of different things that you've got going on there. I don't know what tunes that you've got inside the truck. I don't know how the tunes are set up in it. Are you consuming any oil, or are you just having the white smoke? Are you seeing anything else? Are you seeing a loss in your fuel mileage? So a couple of different things on that. Dylan, need a little bit more need a little bit more information. I can help you. But I would start with, just trying to figure out if you're consuming anything like a fuel or oil or so on. Junior Hickey, 2005 Ram. What bolt-on traction bars do you recommend? Junior, we just got traction bars from BD that look like they're going to be a pretty cool kit. I think that they are up on the website. If they're not, give me a shout, man. I can get you some pricing on them. Jeff Padmos, 2016 aftermarket turbo running and many supporting mods. 2016, I don't know what it is. What could cause the bearings to blow out on 2 turbos in a row? Company is honoring warranty, but I'm getting tired of pulling the turbo and having the truck down while waiting for replacements. If you have any other questions, I can call in, but I want to keep the companies anonymous as they've been helpful. Jeff, I appreciate that, man. You're a gentleman. If you are having, and I want to tie this back to the third failure, did you have a failure of your stock turbo? If you had a failure of your stock turbo, there's a pretty good chance that you've got something else going on inside the truck. You've got an oil restriction, a lack of oil lubrication going to the truck, or you've got an oil contaminant, possibly an injector down. So there's a couple of different things that can be going on there. You really want to try to dive into it now, as maybe there's not something wrong with the turbos that you've had on the truck. Maybe there's something definitely wrong with your truck. I understand it's a 2016, but I don't know what else you've done to the vehicle. So step number 1 for me is check for restrictions on both oil supply and oil return. Step number 2 is take an oil sample out of the motor, send it off to one of your big truck shops like a Caterpillar dealer, and have an oil analysis done. That should point you in the right direction, brother. Jeff, it's an LML truck. Okay, all right, well, same thing. Check your drain, check your supply. Jaron Cass Stevens, best way to make my truck smoke. Jaron, excellent question. Best way to make your truck smoke is knock an intercooler pipe right off of it. I promise you, she will smoke like a big dog. Enjoy that one. No, actually, the best way to make your truck smoke is buy Done Right Tunes. Actually, don't buy Done Right Tunes for smoke. Buy Done Right Tunes for completely clean tunes and a fast truck. Ass down, nose up, let's get going. All right, Jerry Whittle, the second. Is there free shipping on transmissions to Alaska? Jerry, unfortunately, no. But we appreciate you being up there in Alaska catching all those halibut because they're so damn good to eat. I wish I could send you transmissions for free, sir, but I cannot do that. But, hey, you know what? Give us a call. We will get you the best LTL price on shipping on the transmissions for sure. Sam Hicks. Hello, Sam. I've heard that the washable air filters have an oil coating that covers the mass airflow center, so when buying an intake, no. Stop right there. Sam, that doesn't happen anymore. It happens if you over oil the filters. A lot of the filter companies have gone a long way now in educating consumers on how much oil to put on the filters to keep these types of things from happening. Nick Richards joined. Jerry Atkins joined. Hello, Jerry. How are you, man? I think this got back to Dylan Pachetti. Okay, bone stock truck put a quart in about 3,000 miles after oil change. Fuel mileage is good, but not as good when I got the truck. You know, Dylan, it could be your external injector O-rings on the injectors. You could definitely have an injector problem. One thing that you could do right there is you could run a cylinder contribution test. And to see what the individual cylinders are doing on the time. I don't think that you've got an oil consumption problem. I don't think you've got a ring or valve stem seal or anything like that going bad. But it just depends on if you've had some oil contamination issues for sure. So don't freak out, Dylan. I think you're okay, man. Junior Hickey, I'll check him out. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're very welcome. Shane Sherwood, LOL. Thank you, Shane. Try for a little bit of comedy around here every once in a while. Grant Endorf says he has got a 1998 and a half Cummins with 150 injectors. Looking at the Fleece Cheetah, would that be a good fit for the truck? Grant, I'll be honest with you. If you're trying for a top horsepower number, I don't think that that's what the Fleece Turbo is really getting into. The Cheetah is a great turbo if you're wanting a good a good street driven truck. With the 150 injectors, you're fueling her pretty heavy. I think that you're probably going to be wanting something a little bit more performance based that might kind of fall outside the realm of what the Cheetah is. The Cheetah is more of a drop in, light modifications, good daily driver thing. Kyle from Flow Pro says CATS, cats. Oh, okay, you know how that goes. All right, Nick Schultzman says for the stiction problem. Nicholas Schultzman. Nick, if you were wanting to get an idea for an additive for fuel stiction, we don't carry an oil additive right now. There's a couple of good ones on the market. I know that Hot Shot Secrets is a really, really good one. I can't think of what RevX. I know RevX is another good one. I think we still carry RevX, so RevX is a good one for sure. So, hey Adam, sorry, didn't mean to blow the speakers out. My bad, homie. Dylan, thanks. I'll check that out. What's the best tuner programmer you would recommend for 7.3? Any of the chips. We like the TS Performance chip. I also like the Hydra chip, which are both very good stuff. Yeah, either one of those, you're going to be in good shape. Nick Schultzman, RevX. Yes, RevX is a very good oil additive for your 7.3s. Trev Bird is now watching. Hello, Trev. I talked to Trev today. Trev's good people. Jesse Marshall says, Jesse, I missed your question, buddy. I apologize, man. Jesse Marshall, trying to narrow down a steering issue. I have a lot of play in the steering on my '08 Ram 2500. Everything is new up front except for the steering box and the steering shaft. Sitting still, I can see the play above the box where the shaft meets it, and it clunks. Jesse, if you've got something going on in your pitman arm there, then I would suggest, pulling it down and checking it out. A lot of people don't ever take into consideration that most of the time on the Dodges, the steering issue is going to be in the track bar, and you want to look for that by truck down, tires on the ground, turn the tires back and forth with the truck on and under power, so you can be under your power steering. Man, I'm saying that terribly, man. I apologize. When you're turning the wheel back and forth, you're going to see that the play is going to be inside of the track bar there, and look for it at either end of the knuckles. A little bit of play in the track bar is going to make for a steering nightmare, dude. So absolutely check that out. I think that'll point you in a direction that you need to go, buddy. Dallas Wisman says a 2007.3 picks up speed at full throttle, but seems to smother. I can feel it pick up at certain spot when you let off the. Sorry, I feel like you let off the. Sorry, Dallas. You scrolled up on it. Let off the pedal a little. Okay, Dallas, more than likely, it sounds like you're probably blowing through your wastegate, man. Check that out. If you got a stock turbo, you're probably having some wastegate issues, probably working through that. once you get up to a certain amount of PSI, Dallas, what I'm saying is it opens up the wastegate on your turbo. Once your wastegate opens, that bleeds off the excess pressure on the turbo. But if you've got a truck that's got quite a few miles on it, the wastegates become weak. They start opening earlier, and then you've got some power loss there. So Dallas, check that out, and I would start attacking it as a wastegate issue. If it's turbo related, you could be running out of fuel, you could be running out of oil pressure, a couple of different things. But let's start with wastegate, man. 0759 with 350K, 48 RE. I apologize. Pretty noticeable injector knock when idling in drive, yet smooth and quiet when in neutral or park. Injectors replaced under 5,000 miles ago. Tighten feed lines up. Some were loose, but the knock is still air. What do you think is causing it? CP3, trans, just live with it. Now, Mark, go through your feed tubes there. Let's start with the feed tubes and make sure that we've got a good seal between the injectors and the injector lines. A lot of people will just want to go through and tighten up your injector lines. That's not really going to do a whole lot to help you there. You've got to make sure that you've got positive engagement of the feed tube into the injector body. So let's walk back through our feed tube torques, check those out, and see if that's smooths the motor out. Also, don't know what your tuning is going to be specifically. And here's Chris Shear calling us. Chris, it's 3 o'clock on Thursday, buddy. All right, man. So, yeah, Mark, go through and check those torques out. Josh Wesley just joined. He's a good American. Kyle FlowPro joined again. He's a good Canadian. Cody Mattingly is a good American. Let's see. All right. Corey B. Craft, wanting to trade up to a 2012 6.7 Power Stroke. Any common problems I need to address early or look for in a used truck? Pretty good results out of the Scorpion motor, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a Ford guy. I say this all the time. I'm just not a Ford guy. I think Ford's got one of the best looking trucks out there on the road right now. We're not having any problem with the motors to speak of. I think somebody else can speak to this. I think there's been a couple of valve issues, but I think it's been pretty few and far between for the number of Fords that are on the road. And the failures that they have is a very, very finite amount, to say the least, except for 6.0s, and then the failures came like crazy. But we fixed all those. Jesse Marshall, new Carly track bar, by the way. Okay, Jesse, I appreciate that there's track bars. Again, when you're down on, leave the tires on the ground, turn the wheel back and forth, work it between the bumps, and wherever you see loose things there, be it at the pitman arm, be it at the track bar, tie rod ends, so on and so forth, you've got to sure it all up. Sam, you said, what are the differences in the delete kit 6.7 Cummins? Man, there's a lot of differences that go into that, whether you get EGR delete, brands, tuning, so on, man. So, really like right now we're big on Easy Link for the Cummins, which is really, really good tuning. So check it out. My old fraternity brother Ben Turner, Dirt, is here with us right now, local celebrity. Hello, Ben. Hope you're doing good, man. Been a long time since I talked to you, but Billy Irwin, I know it's about a month away, but what kind of Black Friday deals are you going to have? Billy, I'll be honest with you, man. I wish I could tell you right now. We haven't hashed all of our deals out. We try to play our cards a little bit close to our chest because it seems like if we leak a lot of our sales out, some of the guys that are out in the marketplace are going to copy what we've got. So we're going to keep that close to our chest, but when the time comes, we'll have them out there for you. Phil Montgomery joined. Phil Montgomery is a good American. Hello, Phil. How are you, sir? Owen Hooker's back today. Glad to have you. Thoroughbred Diesel said you can't spell finite, and which you did an awesome job spelling it, Adam. Kudos to you. Corey B. Craft wants to know, does the SCT Tuner X4 for off-road use only delete the DPF, DEF, and EGR electronically along with straight pipe? Corey, we offer SCT tuners with off-road tuning on them. Check us out on the website for that, and that is not the normal SCT tuners. That would be tuners with custom tunes installed on them. So Kevin Robinson here, hello Kevin, and Nathan Snyder's here. Both those guys are great Americans. We're glad to have them. Where are we? I think we're caught up. Holy crap. We're caught up on questions right now. All right. So I think that we've got the Diesel podcast. I think I'm going to be doing the Diesel podcast tomorrow with the guys from Duramax Tuner. We're going to be doing a little bit of a build show. They're going to give us a $15,000 budget, and we're going to come to the table with a complete build for a 5.9 truck, a 98.5 to 02 truck. Get you to 500 horsepower and what our recipe for that would be. So looking forward to it. Chris Emke, who is our account rep on Diesel Podcast, is going to be he and I that are going to be going up on this. I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. He and I are both kind of VP44 guys, so it's going to be a cool thing. Definitely. Let's see what else we got. Have we got any more questions? Joey O'Leary, good timing, Joey. Joey says he's currently looking at an 06 Cummins that has a Banks tuner on it. Any common problems that you know of with them? No, and Banks really does a very good job of taking care of their products. If the product is outdated, what you can do, if you do have a problem with the product, you can give them a call. They'll give you a suggestion of what to go into as far as an update goes. So you can call us back. We can get you taken care of with that, or Banks will service you direct on it. I don't know exactly what they'll choose to do on that side, but no, absolutely not. I think you're gonna like Banks tuning for sure. Corey B. Craft, what do you think about the 08 Duramax, and how many miles is a lot for buying it used? That's actually a good question. Just familiar, just the general truck after 100,000 miles, you're going to want to watch for any kind of stuff that drivetrain problems that are having. 100,000 miles on the motor isn't really going to be indicative of not buying it. I think that you're okay there. I think you're just going to want to look for general wear on the trucks. After 100,000 miles, that's how much more do you want to go as the buyer of the vehicle? How much farther are you going to be able to take it? Are the quarter pound's going to rust off of it and so on. So I look at it that way, man. It's different for everybody else. Sam, I don't know how you watch it yet, buddy. I'll be honest with you. I haven't figured it out yet. So George Haynes, you offer good custom tunes for 6.0 OH. That's exactly right. We do. You can give us a call on that. We have a very good tuner that we work with and can get you some pricing on that, George. Be glad to. Joey, you're very welcome, buddy. I think I answered your question. Yeah, I got it. And Adam said tell Sam he's going to have a link posted up for the thing. So like I said, we haven't got any information on it yet either. Rob, my buddy Rob, my neighbor Rob, he's there. Rob, let's do something this weekend. I know we say it every weekend, but we're going to have to get after it, boys, because sitting around farming, hell, he's working my butt off. Corey B. says it's a radio deal. You listen to it, Sam. Yep. And I don't know if they link it to where you can listen to it live or what they do exactly there. So, alrighty. The camera seems like it's fuzzy today. I don't know what in the world. Of course, that's good because you all don't have to look at my ugly mug quite as much. Let's see. Yes. I'm kind of going to walk into some of the closing stuff. I wanted to announce that we also have GNR Diesel. Their sumps are up on the website right now. Jaron Cass Stevens was in this, and he and I were joking around, but we do offer done right diesel tuning via the Easy Links right now. We're really stoked about that launch. That's going to be a good one for us. So our Done Right Easy Links are up on eBay right now, so check them out. Done Right Diesel, you can search for Done Right Diesel on eBay. Thoroughbred should come right up if you're looking for their stuff. Ben Shaddy does a very good job in tuning. Good friend. It's going to be good stuff. So you guys are going to like that. Then we also have the GNR Diesel sumps that are up on the website. We just did a video on GNR sumps, which we think that you guys are going to really, really like. It's a little bit different the way we did it, so check that out. Bubba Bodeford, my buddy Bubba, he's here. Hello, Bubba. How are you, man? Andrew Malinovoski. That's, man, I hope I nailed that. The head is fuzzy. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. What else have we got? Let's see. Said that about the power coach. Announced that GNR Diesel sumps are up now. I guess we got a few minutes left here. We can talk about what we've got coming up next week. Next week is going to be mine and Adam's last week in the office for just a little while. We're going to go to SEMA the week after that, so we will have another show next week. The week after next, we're actually going to be out in Vegas. Adam and I, if we can, we might sit down and actually do the show from out in Vegas somewhere, which would be kind of cool. We always say that we're going to try to do more videos and stuff while we're out there, but it's kind of hard to do when you're out there and you're walking around to the shows and crap and so on and so forth, and debauchery of general Vegasness. So yeah, but Adam, we'll try that if we can. What else? So we're going to announce a power shot winner. I tell you, Adam, who we need to give the power shot to. The power shot needs to go to the guy that had the very first comment, because he's having some fueling issues. So once he gets his truck back up, maybe in the world, maybe we can help him get the get his fuel slicked up. Was it Jeff Padmos, Adam? I think that's who it was. Let's give the power shot to him for sure. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's give 2 bottles away, Adam. Let's give one to the Padmos guy, because he's got all the fueling problems, and let's try the Dylan Pachetti. He's got the white smoke at Idle. Let's send him a bottle too, Adam. So, all right. So we gave away 2 bottles today. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the podcast. We really do appreciate our podcast, or whatever in the world this is that we do. We really do appreciate it. Adam and I enjoy doing this. Adam kind of sits upstairs and moderates it, and I'm down here in the trenches. But enjoy getting to interact with you all, and we really appreciate everything. So if you got any questions on anything, please give us a call. You can always call this number that's on the screen there. If I don't call you back right away, I will call you back if you leave me a voicemail. All right. You guys have a good day, and everybody be safe. Thanks for watching.